Boo boo boo. Alright, so hello everyone who's joining the chat and joining the stream. We'll be streaming, or I'll be streaming and casting this league game of the Xbox Rainbow Six League of Chanka's followers versus the Uncrustables. This is the second week of this league, and currently both these teams are actually sitting at a whopping 0 points. So whoever wins this match, whether it be a tie or a win, will give someone points on the board. The first ban will be Maverick, being banned by the orange team as blue team bans Habana. Blue team in this scenario is Chanka's followers with not Chanka's followers, I'm sorry. Blue team is currently the Uncrustables with Solitude, Dirty Alpaca, Drunk, Diplomat, Lost in Paradise, and Dr. Musical MD. And then on the side of Chanka's followers, we have Papa Beast, Sugoi, The Fallen, Little G, and Snooze. The next ban for defense, or the first ban for defense, is actually Clash. I'm gonna give the link out to everyone because apparently not everyone has it. And the last ban being Mira. Alright, so this is the map of Border. The maps that were actually banned were if I remember correctly, Bank, Consulate, Villa, and Coastline? Something to that effect. I think it was something like that. But anyway, so on the team of attacking, which currently is the Uncrustables, we have Thermite, Blackbeard, Lion, Mongtang, and Thatcher, with defense running Rook, Jaeger, Ella, Mute, and Bandit. Very interesting lineups here. Lion being a very popular ban, actually. In most games you see him banned, as Blackbeard does get switched for Twitch, seeing the Mutes and the Bandits. They want to make sure they have a Thatcher and a Twitch to get rid of as many of those pesky contraptions and obstacles out of their way. Let's start spectating on people as we see Musical right here. It is Drone. Let's go into defense now. And of course I decided to pick the person who was AFK. Alright, so we have Beast here setting up his mutes to start off the game nice and strong here. Trying to shoot the drone, but doesn't really have the best of luck in doing so. Don't worry, Beast, you'll get it eventually. As we see, Drunk's drone is able to get out. Which is good, because as for the attacking side, you want to make sure you have as many of your drones alive as possible, because that is extra little vision that you need. And when you're attacking any site in any map, vision is the most key. Defenders have their base cameras and get multiple cameras, where attackers don't really get as much vision. So any vision they can possibly get is very helpful. Currently we have Jaeger over here roaming on these stairs in the back. As we see, it looks like Ella, Doc, and Mute are currently playing Anchor, as we also see our Bandit in this off room right here. The first line will be shot out, as Bandit right here is just going to teabag a little bit, watching those door and window, as he does get droned out though. So he will be making a rotation over, as all of attacking team, it seems like, is on this wall over here, trying to push into I can't really tell if that's A or B. I'm really bad at which number it is, but I can tell you that is one of the more popular sites to push at. So we see Beast right now trying to do his best to get people off, as we do see 2 kills falling progressively. Lost able to take out 1, as Little G and Snooze is able to take out 2. The Twitch and the Thatcher are down for attack, as only the Bandit is down for defense. We see the Mong tank pushing into this Jaeger. The Lion does sort out that the Jaeger was rotating back to objective here. And they do have this wall fully opened by thanks of the Thermite. And Thermite, though, as I said, that drops to the floor with a diffuser as Ella was able to make a run out. So far, a very strong defense on the side of Chanka's followers, as they're able to get quick succession kills, as Musical does pick up a kill on the Ella, though, as Snoo fell, or not fell, but ran out in the front to try to, you know, fight this Mongtang. What is Snoo doing here? He does see that Musical tried to push him, though, and that leaves the Mongtang by himself. Can Mongtang pull out a 1v3? I'm not really sure if that's what he's meant to do, especially with the revolver. Though the revolver does more damage, it's a lot less accurate. So maybe he can make a push here. He is trying. There are barbed wire. It's going to slow him. He will be spotted out by the mute, though. A few shots, mostly potato, as he does run up to try to get the melee. Beast, though, does not allow him to get that off with a teabag in victory. He's able to take off that Mongtang. An easy headshot there. Good defense on the side of Chanka's followers. Looks like the kills were pretty even on the side of Chanka's followers, sharing the glory. Snooze with 2, most of his team with 1. And on the side of Uncrustables, both Musical and Lost in Paradise was still able to claim at least 1 kill, making sure their team wasn't left out completely dry. So it looks like on attacking, the operators are actually completely swapped, as defense also completely switches as well. On attacking, we now have Ash, Twitch, Ying, Buck, and Thatcher. No hard breachers. And on defense, Frost Castle, Legion, Bandit, and Capcan. Lots of traps. 3 out of the 5 being traps. Bandit 6 picking, maybe to another trap, but no, it's going to be the safe Rook pick, as Papa Beast does love. Rook is his signature operator, as no 6 pick will be used on the side of the attacking. They do have 2 soft breachers, though, so they may not need that hard breacher, but ventilation is the site that was chosen for this next one, as we see here. Hard breacher may not necessarily be needed, but definitely will help them here if they are to attack from, let's say, bathroom or this this outer open area here, because most likely all of these will be reinforced. So it will force them to either have to come out from this open front doorway, this window back here, or from this tight little narrow way that's all the way has to come out from over here, which is going to be a pain to try to enter from. So I think attacking side will have to be very creative in how they attack this site. Maybe we'll even see a little bit of a frost maps being stepped on by Snooze. He's a little preoccupied in something else now, so we can't really watch him right now. So how about we watch see who Diffuser is this time. Looks like Drunk Diplomat this time will be carrying the Diffuser on Ash. Interesting how Ash is actually having the Diffuser this time. Usually you will have your main breacher have Diffuser, or of course a shield operator, most likely or least likely to die early. And Ash usually is the traitor. They do spot someone covering upstairs, though. That is very problematic for who's covering upstairs, which is currently the castle. Little G, though, will actually press it instead of trying to back off. He'll be pre-firing as he does get droned out multiple times. Looks like he's not alone, though, as the Capcan is also there. Diffuser down. Musical is able to pick up a kill as well, as Sugi's able to pick up another kill. 4-2 already, attacker side only with 2 left. That is very interesting. How did this all happen so fast? Diffuser is down, though, and Castle will be camping it. And once again, for those joining the stream now, Uncrustables is the blue side, what is currently attacking, which, as I say this, the Dirty Alpaca playing the Twitch was able to pick up someone. Castle sees the Twitch peeking, though, and able to take him out very quickly. He does get chipped a little bit as he does turn around. Solitude, though, sadly with a little bit of misfire, is unable to pick up the kill. And Little G was able to turn it around. Good job on Little G. Did very, very well that round. He was either a 3 or a 4K. I think he got a 3K. Because he had at least 1 kill last round. Yeah. So he got a 3K. Very good job on the castle player. And also for those also joining in right now, if my voice isn't as enthusiastic as it usually is, it's also because I'm sick. And it was my turn to cast. So even though I'm sick, I'm still here trying to cast. So doing my best. So as we continue here, Dirty Alpaca teasing the glass, but does switch back to the Jackal as Fuse, Jackal, Blackbeard, Montane, and Buck. It seems that the attackers completely change their strategy every time. And for how little of success they've had so far, I don't know if that's the best way to approach these bomb sites. I feel as if they're getting picked way too quickly by the roamers. So I do agree though with the Jackal pick, where Jackal is really good at pinpointing those roamers, same as the Lion, trying to help eliminate them to be like a threat. So it is very smart, and as I say, a roamer, and as I say, the anti-roamer with a Jackal, Kavira and the Vigil being played here. Two heavy roamers. So it's going to be very interesting if this Jackal is being able to be used right. Because if this Jackal gets picked early, then Kavira and Vigil are just going to be able to run free. And with how little success the attacking has had against these roamers, I don't think that's the best idea. So perhaps the Jackal can go in with a little bit of help, maybe with the Lion or the Buck covering him. I am curious on this Fuse pick, though. I'm very curious on what their plan is here. Usually with this bomb sites, or just this map in general, you almost never see a Fuse. Fuse is one of those characters where it's either you're just learning the game, or you've played this game since it came out. And they are pinging out that the top of this is able to be fused, so Fuse will be putting one right here, seeing if anyone is covering this. I don't think anyone's actually going to get hit by it, though. Rook will call it out, though, that it's happening and rotate over to make sure that he does not get hit by any of those. Everyone on the attacking side currently is pushing from that one side of border. Unless I'm missing one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm missing one. Where's the 5th one? Is that a different floor? Oh, it is in the different floor. Musical over here on the top floor. Trying to see if we can get these roamers out. But Vigil is right here, though. I don't think Lion knows he's here, though. Vigil will be droning out, or not Vigil will be droning up, but Lion will be droning out. Does see the Vigil peek out. Vigil will do some pre-fire. Does not get the kill, though. Vigil will do a run out, though. Start trying to attack everyone. Paka is able to kill him down, but Kavira is able to come out as well, and that's Diffuser. Doing her best. That is Impact to make sure that's a secured kill. Musical does secure the kill on Vigil. Kavira secures the kill on Musical. That is a Lion down. Kavira tries to fight and is unable to, as Solitude is able to come in and secure the kill on Kavira. As we see downstairs, though, many people are being lost as well, as it's just the Capcan and the Smoke left to do the bidding. Snoo and Segoy, I'm never going to be able to say his name right, versing the Solitude and currently Lost in Paradise. The Buck and the Montang. At least the Montang is still alive to give some... As I say, the sea sadly does fall, but Lost in Paradise is able to pick up the Capcan. It is a 1v1. Diffuser is down, but it is down in an objective, usually where you'd actually want to plant it. Smoke does throw a canister, though, knowing that the Buck is in there. Buck will be seeing him, though, throwing a grenade. It's actually going to hit himself, but Lost in Paradise is able to take out Snooze, and that is a win for the Uncrustables. Lost in Paradise able to take out this clutch that his team needed. Skeleton Key being used at first, and then using it his regular gun to finish off the kill. Good job on the side of Uncrustables, able to picking up a win. on this attacking side. They will have one more chance on attacking before they go into defense, which on border, I would say it's pretty even on the side of attacking and defense onto which one leans more heavier to. I would say that this map, like for upstairs, it's a lot easier to defend on it unless you get picked off early. And it's a lot easier to attack, let's say on a downstairs, the room where they just try to do it. And looks like they will be going back upstairs, as it has been 3 rounds. And every 2 rounds it does switch, but since they won the first round, they had to wait 2 more rounds, and now being the last round, they're able to play upstairs again. Very smart play from the defense, knowing that how the rotations are going to work. If they're able to win this first round, they're able to play it again on their last round. So they will be playing it again, using the advantage of winning last time, and hopefully using that again to help them. So we will see. They do not bring the mute this time, though. So they are changing how they are defending this bomb site. Also, I don't think they had a smoke last time either. They're also bringing, though, the double ACOG on both the duck and the rook here. Very interesting double ACOG here, as a impact grenade will be thrown out in that middle room to make sure they can see outside that door. Double ACOG, duck, and rook. That is just very rude. It's just very rude, in my opinion. But Capcan will be able to slow down if there's any rush. Also be able to point out where they're actually entering from. And duck and rook, of course, will probably, more than likely, be anchoring as well with the smoke to make sure that those smoke canisters will be used correctly. But it looks like smoke is actually not anchoring. Smoke is actually covering this hatch, making sure that nothing and nobody comes through this way or entrance into the bomb sites. Does hear the buck shooting downstairs. Will drop down to meet the buck, immediately down him. Sees another one, will try to get him. Not able to, completely able to though. He doesn't want to waste, but he does, as Little G does fall to this Capital. As we see, Dirty Alpaca upstairs does fall to the Fallen, being Doc. He does get hurt a little bit, but with a little bit of meds and heroin that he does pick up, he's able to drop. As I say, this Capital is injured, or not Capital, I'm sorry. Someone else is injured. That is the Capcan. He's currently injured, but the enemy team does not know they injured him. Or maybe perhaps he just fell too hard. I'm not exactly sure how he got injured. It looks like his friends will be helping him to secure, or not to secure, but to make sure that he doesn't stay on the floor for very long. Musical does make an entrance into base, but does get hurt a little bit here. Finka charge being used as they try to engage, though. Musical will jump off, though, and disengage from the fight. But that disengage does not mean he's away from danger, as Capcan is able to finish him off. Drunk, though, able to survive, or not survive, but able to avenge his fallen victim. Able to pick up the diffuser. Doc does see this Drunk, though. Will the Fallen be able to pick up the kill, though? Just barely misses him. But does chip him. Both Drunk and Finka, as I say this, Drunk does now fall. Diffuser being fallen. And Doc does know this is here. As we see Snoo runs out with the Fallen here. Checking around, seeing where this last attacker is. Attacker will attack on Snoo and not win the trade. Solitude did not have very much health left, so it was not very much to expect from that fight. Snoo in a quick peek, able to take out the Finka. And we will go on to round 5. So far the score is 3-1 in the favor of Chanka's followers. And now it is time for the Uncrustables to go defense. So hopefully they're able to win some of the rounds that they weren't able to pick up and attacking. They were able to pick up at least one round, so they're not completely shut out. They still have a chance to come back from defense, starting up, of course, in that top floor with Maestro, Alibi, Mute, Echo, Rook. A very heavy anchor game, it looks like. Looks like Alibi being one of the only roamers with them. Looks like perhaps Musical also roaming with an Echo, Rook, and Maestro more likely being anchors, as we see Snoo from Ash switches to Montaigne, as we have a Montaigne, Thermite, Dokkaebi, Thatcher, Finka combo coming from the side of Chanka's followers. Take another look at the scoreboard right now. On the side of Uncrustables, we have Drunk at 2 and 4, Lost in Paradise 4 and 3, Dr. Musical MD at 3 and 4, Solitude 1 and 4, Dirty Alpaca 1 and 4. Let's get to where they actually are, so you can see this in the background while I say these scores. Whoops. We see Little G here doing really well for his team, going 7 and 2, Snoop 4 and 3, Fallen doing 3 and 2, Sugoi 4 and 4, and then Papa Beast at 1-1-1. Papa Beast actually being their most recent addition to the roster, being a sub for one of their people who could not make it today, is definitely showing that he's not a pushover. He is still pulling his weight. Still getting a kill and assist and only dying once. Good job on the side of Beast. So as we see here, the Echo will be used, or not be used, but one Echo will be placed inside objective, where the other one will actually be placed outside objective to kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Help with the fact that there is no roamer there. And as I say, there's some action going on. Musical able to get a kill with the C4 onto Fallen. Dokkaebi and her noisy calls no longer to be used, and also means that there will be no hacking being done here. As you hear the Maestro pings going out, Snow and Montang is still out here taking the fire, trying to get their attention. As you see Thermite and Finka in the room adjacent to the objective, or should I say parallel, not adjacent, parallel to the objective, trying to get a kill. Bubba Beast is able to take out Lost in Paradise, though. The Rook down on the side of the Uncrustables. Musical MD, though, from across the wall. If he knows he's there, maybe he can pre-fire that wall. He's trying to see if he can see it. Is they planning? They are planning. Snoo is able to get the turtle plant. Snoo, being the Montang that he is trying to push. Dirty Alpaca able to take out Beast. This Little G takes out Drunk Diplomat. Snoo and Little G are going to be pushing in as one does fall to Solitude. Sugoi is able to fall to Solitude from the back. The Echo. It is just the Montang. Montang will fall. And that is a win for the side of the Uncrustables. The diffuser being diffused currently by the Alpaca as it gets switched off to Musical, as apparently they felt that Musical deserves the win here. Getting to defuse. Good job on the side of both teams. Very interesting link there. Also gonna make a announcement real quick thing. Looks like the next bomb site will be used as a ventilation room for the defending the Uncrustables with Frost, Alibi, Legion, Echo, Jaeger. A little bit more of a trap setup with Legion and Frost. Not as many anchors as Jaeger, Alibi. More likely going to be their roamers, as Legion could be a flex, Frost can be a flex. But Echo, of course, probably going to stay where he is, as Glass, Thatcher, Twitch, Thermite, and Ash is what the side of Chanka's followers decide to do this time.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can. by attackers. Ten seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to go. Attackers recover. Attackers are heading out to defuse.
I am so sorry. I was typing something, so I wasn't able to see what the defenders was doing in the beginning. Now, honestly, though, there wasn't really much to see here as we see Drunk, though. It looks like he's using the shotgun of Frost, which he is, the Super 90. It's actually one of the better shotguns on defense. In my opinion, does a good amount of damage. It is lightweight as he just walks out into the pre-fire of attacking. Fallen almost got a free first kill, but Drunk is able to get back into his little hidey hole before he's able to be taken out. Beast is able to get a TK on Little G. I don't think that was meant to be, as Fallen is able to take out the Dirty Alpaca. In the end, that is going to leave them even, a 1-1. Solitude in his little hidey hole corner over here, as Beast is in the corner here with Thatcher. But he can Thatcher it all he wants. Oh, but Beast is able to pre-fire and get the win on Lost in Paradise. Very good job on the side of Chanka's followers, taking out 2 players. Thermite, though, being the one that was sadly TK'd, is, though, kind of depressing for the fact of now they are forced to go through the doors and can't go through the walls, as they were reinforced. But there is one wall that was not reinforced. It is this back wall, but Echo is currently holding that angle, so he will know if they go in. Beast, though, will drone it out and see that that wall is not reinforced, so they can go through it, but he will need help. As we see here, Snoo, though, able to take out Drunk and falls into a frost mat. That is depressing. But I guess Karma is a bitch, as Snoo is able to take out the Frost and then subsequently die, or get injured by a Frost in the process. And I wasn't able to cast it once again for that last part. I'm so sorry, but as we missed it here, Snoo was able to come in and take this last kill off of that Echo and secure the next win for Chanka's followers. Ugh. Anytime I'm not talking, it's because I am coughing. I am so sorry. I am very, very sick. So going into game 7 of a max of 10 games here, we'll see that the defending team will actually go custom inspections this time instead of ventilation room, feeling as if ventilation room wasn't really their prerogative. For say its attacking side will go Lion, Thermite, Jackal, Thatcher, and Blitz, as the defending side goes Frost, Alibi, Legion, Jaeger. It looks like Pulse is being 6th picked into what could possibly be anything, really, as Lion does 6th pick into Lion. He just really wanted to take that 6th pick away, as Musical does 6th pick into Mute. Mute, though, will be kind of countered by Thatcher. Thatcher can pinpoint where they will be able to take care of them.
Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Oh.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry, once again, like I said, I am a sicky boy. As we will see the defenders of Uncrustables fight against the drones, as are being very pesky, as Solitude throws an impact, and it looks like the drone of Jackal ran right into it. Doesn't even seem that any drones are left on the
5
board.
seconds to go.
They are not. All the drones were taken out. Good job. Taking out all the drones. So,
Attackers are moving.
with this new, or not new, but different bomb site from what they were just going with, it's going to be a lot more enclosed and a lot more,
Attackers dropped in the Attackers
a lot harder for the attackers to push. They're going to have to drone out everything, being a very tight-knit place where there's only a few places they can actually enter from. From this corner over here that you see Jackal currently in, it's that window or that doorway, but if he goes through that doorway, it has to go through multiple entrances. As Snoop from above will be shooting from the second floor, though, as we see Segoy taking out Musical, Little G able to take out Lost in Paradise for the 3v5. On the side of Chanka's followers being the attacking side currently, as we see the alibis being placed, and as we see Solitude able to take out the Fallen. Jackal is down, as we see Legion sees that Thermite and panics for his life, not wanting to die from that. We'll peek it though. I don't know if that's the safest idea though. He does hear the drone coming out. Mute though will make it so that drone does not last very long. Legion's not in the safest spot, but will throw Legion. That does give away his position, as we see Beast currently is knocked down. Not 100% sure from how though. Drunk though, able to take out Segoy. And that is now a 2v3 in the favor of Uncrustables. Beast now just getting picked up to make it to where it is still a 2v3 and not a 1v2. Little G though, able to take out Drunk though from the peak hole. It is now a 2v2. Alibi and Legion, the last surviving members on Uncrustables, as the last surviving members on Chanka's followers currently is Thatcher and Thermite. Little G will enter the OBJ, as Solitude will see him out though. Let's get a closer view here. That's Alibi, as we see this Legion will go down by Little G the Thermite, as he is taking out these frost maps, and the plant will go down though. Can Alibi do something about this? Does she know what's going on? I'm sure her team is giving her directions. She's gonna look outside and try to peek it. She will see the Claymore though. She can't go over that. It's too risky. She will go through though, not see anyone, see the Claymore. If she peeks that window, she does see someone is peeking her. Just be very careful. Also have to look behind her, because Thermite, and as I was saying that, Thermite did creep behind her, as Beast was able to communicate to his team that he was pre-firing the window. Little G was able to come back through and finish off the kill. What's up, Aurora? Did you just call me Aurora? How dare you, Chitty? Well, thank you, Chitty, in the chat for saying your hellos. As we will see here, it is now match point for Chanka's followers, being now at 5-2 here, as we see Drunk back on Musical, Solitude, Lost in Paradise, trying their last defense round before they go back to attack to try to get at least one more win, as they are now back on Armory. So for the only defense spot that they were able to take the W in. And with the Smoke, Alibi, Ella, Echo, Jaeger, it will be paralleled in attacking with Ash, Thermite, IQ, Thatcher, and the Blitz. Blitz being one of the bastards of R6. If you would like to be Cancer, you gotta go Blitz. Hello everyone in chat that is just joining, and now once again this is the game of the Uncrustables versus Chanka's followers. Currently Uncrustables is the blue team with Dr. Musical MD, Drunk Diplomat, Solitude, Drunk, the Dirty Alpaca, Lost in Paradise. And on the side of Chanka's followers we have Little G, Snooze, the Fallen, Papa Beast, and Segoyo. Currently, Musical MD is at 5 and 6, Drunk 3 and 7, Solitude 4 and 6, Dirty Alpaca 3 and 6, Lost in Paradise 4 and 6. As we saw on the Chanka's followers, Little G carrying his team currently with 12 and 4, Snooze at 7 and 4, Fallen 4 and 5, Papa Beast 3 and 2, and Segoy 5 and 6. This is the defense for Uncrustables currently on their last rotation of defense before they have to go back to attacking for 4 rounds if they're able to get more wins. Though this could be the last game though if Chanka's followers are able to get a kill, as Segoy, as Blitz is able to take down the roaming alibi already. Musical MD, as the Elo is trying to burst down this Blitz though, unable to hit him though, will rotate out of there. We'll see the hit. It's probably flash. It's not going to show it for the spectating, though. As you see another Blitz again. He's going to be doing his best. And the Ella wasn't able to really do much in that situation, though. As we see, Blitz is able to take out 2 people, though. Solitude on the top, though, able to pick off somebody. As Snooze and the Fallen are currently fallen. As Ella by Smoke and Ella are no longer part of the Uncrustables. It is now a 2v3. Echo, though, still being alive, is able to give his team information and help with the side of his yokais, as I was removed from the match.